Good morning. My name is Mike Marcucci. I'm the Unit Chief of the CAL FIRE Sonoma-Lake-Napa Unit, and on behalf of the over 500 women and men of the Sonoma-Lake-Napa Unit, the Napa County Fire Department, and the South Lake County Fire Protection District, I want to wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. As we're all going to be gathering around the table later today, I just wanted to take a moment and share with you some of the things that we are very thankful for here in the CAL FIRE Sonoma-Lake-Napa Unit, things that we've been thankful for throughout the year. This year is the lowest amount of fires and acreage that we have seen since 2011. So far this year, we have had 338 wildfires that have burned 657 acres across Sonoma-Lake-Napa, Yolo, Colusa, and Solano counties. We cannot just take all that credit, though, of course. We're very thankful for Mother Nature. We had a very mild summer. We didn't have a whole lot of those 100-degree days that stack up and dry out our fuels, and we only had 2 red flag days that really caused us any kind of concern. Along those lines, we're very thankful for the additional firefighting efforts that we were given through Governor Newsom's administration, the additional firefighters, the boots on the ground, if you will, and the additional aircraft that we had in our exclusive use helicopters, not only at the Napa County Airport, but also at the Charles Schultz Airport in Santa Rosa. Those added to our normal helicopter that we have at Boggs Mountain and our fixed wing assets at the Santa Rosa Airport really gave us that extra punch that we needed to keep a lot of these fires very small. To that point, our largest fire was only 103 acres. That was the Snell Fire in Napa County in June. We were fortunate to keep all of our fires except for 13 under 10 acres. So right about 4% of our fires were larger than 10 acres, and our goal at CAL FIRE is to keep 90 to 95% of all of our fires at under 10 acres. A few other items that we're thankful for is the continuing collaboration with our partner agencies, our county governments across the 6 counties, our land management agencies that are assisting us with fuel modification, and our just general stakeholders that truly continue to support CAL FIRE's efforts in not only keeping our fires at a minimum, but also to keep our communities safe. We've also had a great opportunity this year to bring on a new stakeholder, a new partner, if you will, in Alert California. We've leveraged their technology in cooperation with CAL FIRE to add artificial intelligence to our early detection cameras that we have throughout the unit and throughout California, well over 1,000 of them at this point, to give our staff in our command center, our fire captains and our communications operators, just an extra chance to get on a fire even that much quicker, to be able to get the intelligence needed to be able to send the appropriate response. So as you all know, we are starting to get rains. We are starting to move into that late fall, early winter season. We are enjoying a very mild weather so far. We've had some pretty wetting rains. So what comes next for CAL FIRE here in the Sonoma-Lake-Napa Unit? Well, we're going to be entering our winter preparedness. We're right now in transitional staffing where we've gone from our 31 engines to our 21 engines, in addition to 4 bulldozers down from 6, and we still have our 5 hand crews at our Delta, Canocti, and Hood Mountain camps still staffed, doing that great fuel modification work that we need to do across the North Bay. So as we start to move into winter, we will start to scale down and move from more of an initial attack response into a fuel modification winter preparedness mode as we move through the winter. We've got just about 2,000 acres on tap for this winter to do some type of modification too, either through burning that or making piles to burn later, or doing some type of mastication or shaded fuel breaks being created, along the lines also with some mechanized work being done to remove that fuel. What we've realized in California is that we cannot control the weather, we cannot change the topography, but we can change the fuels. And by doing that good work, that very important work, we can hopefully either minimize, contain, or potentially even avoid new vegetation fires moving forward into the future. The last thing I'll provide is what can you do now? We're very thankful for our community involvement. We're very thankful for the groups with the fire safe councils, the community groups that have gathered together to get a lot of this work done and make their communities fire safe. So what can you do? Now is the time to start getting some of that work done. Maybe it didn't get all done through the summer. Maybe it's growing back and it's time to start that work again. Getting out and getting your yards taken care of and your properties cared for, getting your gutters cleared, and always having that evacuation plan at hand. In the North Bay, we don't deal with just fires. We have floods. And in a lot of our areas this past winter, we did have to evacuate some of those areas. So what is your plan? Where will your family meet if you're not all at home when that evacuation order comes? Having your go bag and your important documents and medicines ready to go is always essential, 365 days a year here in the North Bay. Again, I want to take a moment to wish all of you and your families a happy Thanksgiving and a happy holiday season. Please continue to be safe. On behalf of the women and men of the Sonoma-Lake-Napa Unit, thank you for your support, and we hope you have a great rest of the year.